I'm gonna start leaving half the rent, like here, notices, like here. But like, why is your favorite spot behind the TV? Like, it's just
behind the TV or the fridge?
TV. Every time I seen him, he's dashing behind it.
Cause you can have it. You ain't going back there. You a super villain, nigga. His story. You can look at the end of the game and take out 12. Hey. Hey. Oh shit! I forgot to tell the wife we started.
First of all, we live.
Yeah. DMV, you know what time it is. None other than the BASSLINE podcast presented by the Everyday Weekend. I am your host as always, Capo, feeling good, feeling great. To the left of me as always is none other than my good man in Young Mitchell. We trust. What's good, Brody?
What's good? How you living?
I'm sensational. I'm gonna do weekends after I get to Raw, cause yeah, we had a festive couple of weekends actually. Raza Ry is behind the camera in the you can only see my computer seat. How are you, sir?
What's good, party people? What's good?
He got OnlyFans pulled up. I can see it.
Yeah, it's definitely OnlyFans. With his wife in the room, who's here while celebrating their anniversary.
They probably split the payments.
Oh my God! They alternate months. Sometimes she's a fan, sometimes he is.
Yeah. Multiple fans.
Are y'all done?
He said y'all done.
It's clearly our Trello board. It's the most boring screen.
Yeah, absolutely. So, gentlemen, let's start with last weekend, and then we'll work to this weekend because we did end up accidentally taking last week off. I'm gonna start with Lucky 7 at Songbird because that was a sensational time. Shout out to the good man Nature Boy, the entire open gym community, everybody involved in making that happen. It was a beautiful night. We got to bring Lucky 7 of Drum Work down from Buffalo to the DMV. He's actually a former Howard University student, so that was cool. He definitely had some roots here, but also we got to use the opportunity of bringing some out-of-town talent to put some in-town talent on a bigger stage. And so that was really a big moment for Open Gym, I think, as a community, as a platform, to be able to really see the vision take a step forward in platforming artists up a bit higher than we have before. So again, big love to Drum Work, big love to Lucky 7 and his whole team. My man B. Burton, appreciate you for the convo we had outside.
That was his manager, right?
Yeah, B. Burton's a good dude.
Yeah.
Apparently he's also responsible for a lot of the Griselda merch and websites.
Yeah, he did tell me that.
Yeah, so good dude. Real solid, real down to earth too. You still got some concert tees, I think we got like 3 or 4 left. So if anybody's looking for those, hit the DMs, tap in, you already know. But yeah, again, big energy. To Songbird, to Open Gym, Nature Boy, Lucky 7, the whole shebang, and all the artists that opened as well. Outside of that, how was your collective last weekend? We'll start with you, Tim.
It was good. Last weekend.
Well, we can talk about this weekend that just passed. Like the highlight of last week, the weekend prior to that was definitely.
Oh yeah.
The
Nah, I didn't do too much. I just DoorDash mainly. I put up the tequila talk for a quick second, but that was it. Ain't nothing crazy.
It was at Cloak.
Yeah.
Man, I want to get them out of there.
Give me both.
I just want a bigger space for them.
Even though I go to the top, it just doesn't look. It looks crowded and like you can't even move.
I mean, it was crowded at the Chief.
Yeah.
So there, it's like, Jesus.
At the Chief.
The Chief.
I miss Big Chief.
Man, don't we all? Raza and I attended the nuptials of Miss Trini and Sweezo.
Indeed.
On Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad. Captain Louis is in the building. And it's his today. When is his actual birthday? We've been saying his birthday all weekend. I ain't know. Well, that's who I be with.
Making it his birthday month.
Okay, so his birthday's today.
She's like, no, Louis,
all
you
right.
can celebrate all month.
So you guys' anniversary is
Today.
Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ.
That's a busy.
Right,
that's
but
a busy
because of
household.
my woman, I'm thinking it had already passed. Understood. I apologize. I'm even mad we're potting right now. We could have potted yesterday. My bad. I didn't know. I really thought that we had already got through the anniversary and the birthday. I am sorry. Okay, so
We'll put it
now
on the calendar next time.
June 6th. Got it. Got it. So Captain Louis, happy birthday. Louis. Come here.
Yeah, nobody told me, and then
Come here, Louis.
y'all mad I don't have like
All right.
a gift.
I tried to get Louis to come
Young
say
man.
something to y'all. He said no. So back to the wedding. Sweezo and Trini put together a beautiful wedding. Actually, it was in the backyard. It was like a garden wedding of this really nice property down in Brandywine. All the homies pulled up, lots of family, lots of love. There was a moon bounce. Food was good, drinks was good. Shout out to V Nasty on the bar.
Did you get on the moon bounce?
I got in the moon bounce. I don't know about on one. I got in it. I don't know what kind of
Same
moon
thing.
bounces they had in your childhood.
Yeah, definitely try to recapture our childhood and then prove very quickly why
we're not children.
old people should not be in moon bounces.
So I got in the
You
moon
guys
bounce.
aren't even old. Like, stop it.
I got in the moon. No, it's not. It's not really about age. It's more about size.
Yeah, size and weight.
So I got in the moon bounce because first of all, my girl for some reason thought I wouldn't get in the moon bounce. Like I don't know who the fuck she thinks she's dating.
What?
But thinking, yes, I'm getting in the moon bounce. So I get in the moon bounce. I'm jumping around. So then my jumping aroundness was challenged. Like I wasn't jumping enough. So on one of the stronger jumps, I got launched into the sidewall of the moon bounce. Not strong enough for a 6-foot man. So there's actually and we didn't notice as kids, there's actually a crease between the main part of the moon bounce and the wall. And I went in there and I disappeared.
Oh yeah.
And the moon bounce went with him.
And the moon bounce started coming down on top of me, right?
Yeah.
So at first I'm in this little crevice freaking out because I'm like, hell. and it was far from like everybody else. So and it's music. I'm behind the speakers in the moon bounce screaming, help.
So you was in there, Dola?
No, my girl was in there not helping.
She was probably laughing at you.
Yeah, but I thought I was gonna die for a second. Then I realized like I had fallen so far I was on the ground so I could stand up. So I had to figure out how to get myself up around the moon bounce. And then stuck a hand out so you could just see my fingers. And then I used that leverage to get up out that jump. Meanwhile, Noah thought it was lit. He wanted to go in and fall in the hole with me.
That's tight.
Noah's the man. He performed. But wait, back to the lovers. It was a beautiful ceremony. They performed. They loved. They ate oxtails. It was a good time.
Your lovely woman said that she helped you
Eventually,
after the fact.
like after she had her enjoyment of me failing
Okay, cool.
and falling into this hole, like she had to get over that part, and then she did. She absolutely was the one that pulled me out the hole. But that sounded crazy. But I was definitely
He had to tie a string to the bedpost.
she definitely left me there for a while to bask in my own bullshit. And it's cool. It's cool. I had fun, and apparently Raza fell in the same hole.
Indeed. About like an hour later.
That's
Same
lit.
way.
Well, I need you guys to get together because apparently
We gotta get adult sized boot bounces.
we'll talk later. But you need to get together.
You got a moon bounce coming?
Possibly.
Reinforced sides.
We could talk to the people who's throwing the party. But yeah,
You got a moon bounce party coming? Have you started a moon bounce business?
Pack World is talking about having a moon bounce at the pack party.
All right, but there gotta be different rules for that moon bounce.
Oh nah, it's gonna be different.
Okay, good. That sounds sensational. Shout out to those gentlemen. Love those guys.
It's gonna be.
They're gonna pack that moon bounce right up. See what I did there? Ba-doom, boom, tss. All right, so shout out to Sweezy and Trini. Trini. Congratulations. Love y'all. Love the children. I had a blast. Food was good.
Indeed.
Although I did have a naked glizzy, which was crazy.
Ew.
They ain't had no buns.
It was a protein heavy.
They ran out of buns, but then a nigga convinced me to put ketchup on it anyway.
Did you like use like?
Knife and fork, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Only she would know about double fisting. I don't know nothing about that. Whatever. That's not how you got that ring.
That was gonna be my next statement too.
I mean, you know,
Very well.
it didn't hurt.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. All right, so let's get to these topics. Raw.
First up, we got
What we
this
got?
30 for 30, the greatest mixtape ever. Young Mitchell gave us this suggestion over the weekend. I know Jason got to watch it. I did not get to. The login came a little late.
Yeah. Shout out to 30 for 30 ESPN. Always do
Sensational work.
great work. It actually aired on Tuesday, but we were doing 2 reviews, so we couldn't watch it live.
Oh, word! I didn't know it was coming on Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah. So me, Toomey, and Mike, we set aside Friday and we watched it,
Okay.
and it was dope. It was a good experience. It was good because I didn't know about 2 of the original members, Shane the Dribble Machine, and it was another one. I forgot his name now.
Headache.
Yes, Headache. But I knew about AO, knew about Main Event, I knew about Skip.
Okay.
One I didn't know, and one was ran by white people.
Mostly.
Yeah, I had no idea. But how it started is
Like the people that started it versus like they very early got into a marketing company and it was taken over.
yeah. But how it started was genius. It was just like, yo, we were following Skip, and it was like, all right, cool. He could put together a squad. Let's go make it happen.
Wait, that's not what happened or what they said.
Yeah, that's literally like so.
Skip did not put the squad together.
But it started from them following Skip, though, right?
It was a kid that the coach
Yeah.
for Skip's team was bringing to the games that was filming them.
And but that's literally how it started, though, right?
Skip didn't recruit players, is what I'm saying. That's what you said he like put the team together.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
not
no,
what happened.
I misspoke. I apologize.
Yeah, I don't want to give people wrong information.
Yeah, no, he didn't put the team together. It was I don't even remember who did it.
Was it half man? No, not half man. Main event.
Yeah,
Main event put the team together.
Yeah. So,
Who was also in the first tape.
yeah, and it was wild that like people who were in the first tape didn't even know they were in the first tape until they went to the shoe store.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
What's crazy is, so like when the first tape dropped, I was such a basketball head playing and just a fanatic. I'm not gonna say I had it like when New York niggas had it at all, but I definitely caught wind of the tape and ended up getting it. And it was something you had never seen, like on film.
Yeah.
And for me at that point, I was young, so all of my basketball stuff and training was, very like in the gym with refs and coaches and da 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 da
You're
da.
gonna play like John Stockton,
No, I didn't play like John Stockton, but it wasn't.
as free flowing as that was.
Yeah, it was very like, okay, now move your left arm, move your right arm. Like,
Right.
it was that, and watching that tape, and then subsequently or right around the same time, the And1 as that And1 tape was the Slam mag with Rafer on it, and I was getting all the slams, and I remember walking in the store and seeing that joint and being like, yo, I'm a point guard, and they're saying he's the greatest one to ever do it, but never been seen.
That you never seen.
I got to know what's up. And then I read the article a million times, and I ended up reading the magazine front to back. And I think maybe that's how I ended up finding out about the tape. And then I tracked it down, blah, 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 blah. It might have even been a commercial or ad for it in the magazine at the time. If y'all remember 90s magazines, but they used to have wow ads in the back for
That's tight how
terrible
that's
cheap
like
chains and shit.
that's like a parallel of our like sports careers, because like I remember seeing Tiger
on
it was a Sports Illustrated. It wasn't like a specifically like a golf magazine.
Wow.
And I was like,
How old?
I was young. I was still in like
How old was he? I'm saying.
this had to be like 2002. So he was probably like he was still early 20s.
Yeah. So
But
like
this when he won the Tiger Slam.
So when Skip did the cover Slam, he was in high school, and he was being called the greatest point guard in ever.
That's true.
But yeah, that's true. But they was talking the same shit about Tiger. But when Tiger was 18, that was in '96. I wasn't here yet.
Okay. Respect. So, like I said, when this shit hit, got the tape, read the article, several thousand times probably, and I was just enamored with the freedom, right, and the creativity that was allowed. And then it was like, well, I gotta not only play in the gym and not only play at the playground with my pops, but I got to go outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so at the same time, I'm moving, and we move into the house that I would say I grew up in, and there was a court like a block away in the neighborhood, and it ended up being the spot. Like that court would end up surrounded by people, surrounded by cars. They ended up tearing it down because of us and how much attention we caused at that court, how much shit happened at the court. And like and one, I ain't gonna say just and one, but like that era of like where hip hop and basketball merged was really formative for my game and me as a person, because it like there was no adults around to tell me who to be. Mm-hmm. So I was outside trying to be who I thought I was or who I wanted to be. And I had to learn whatever came with that. You want to be the nigga that's nice at the court and embarrassing people and talking shit. There's stuff that comes with that. You probably gonna need to know how to handle it. You probably have to know how to fight a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just go outside and talk. It's not the gym. It's not refs. It's not coaches. It's not family there to save that from happening.
Yeah.
It's not everybody in there pretending to save face. Everybody's being themselves. And so, you know, a certain piece of like swagger, if you will, comes from that. My like absolute passion for hip hop and its rawness, because it's married to the rawness of basketball for me, is very tied to this era. Not just and one, but this era of time. Yeah. That like 94 to 99, that early Iverson, Steve Francis, all of these cats that was in the mixtapes.
Fab Five.
Yeah, all of that. And that rebellion of like, no, we're young, we're into what's in now, and it's okay to do this. Was very formative for I think a generation, to be completely honest. That leads to y'all's freedom and leads to, you know what I'm saying, the freedom that y'all created for the generation below y'all. And it was just a very like rebellious era. And it got so much freer once I was allowed to go outside. And then it was like, well, how far can I stretch this thing? Like, I ain't got to be home till this time. How far can I go and get back before that time?
Yeah. That's true.
And where I was playing was stretching, and then, you know what I'm saying? And then it stretches your game and you get better. And then my father kind of noticed it, and then he just started taking me places and being like, go play. Just get out the car and go wherever. And that leads to, you know, how I'm just like, yo, it's whatever. Wherever we at, we gonna be all right. Because it's like but it all stems from basketball and loving hip hop in that era.
I mean, but I think it also shows the connectivity of like how sports as a youth just lets you just make, not, I wouldn't say better decisions, but handle yourself better. As far as, because you learn situational awareness.
100%. Like that's something that like I never wanted to jam my daughter in the sport, because like I didn't want to be looked at as that dad. But
do you think it would have been different if you had a son?
Nah, same thing. I would have done the same thing respectively. But I say all that to say, like, I didn't want to be the typical basketball dad. You're forcing it on your kids, you're trying to live through them, and I didn't want to do that. So I just let her do what she wants to do, athletically wise, right? But I can honestly say that there are some things I think she would have learned from playing competitive sports a lot younger. Yeah. But she was just never interested. And from what I'm told, I was immediately interested. So yeah, different eras, different people, different times.
Yeah, that's true.
Different,
yeah.
like,
it's definitely
the Largo I grew up in is not the Largo of now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different.
Yeah, I would also say too, like, I definitely would like encourage, but I wouldn't like force. Yeah. But like, yo, just try it. If you don't like it, cool. We'll take the L. That's fine.
Exactly. But I hadn't been able to get her to try yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've shot the ball. We've gone to the court before. I even shot a clip. I remember I shot a clip of us at the court, and we had been practicing layups, and then I set the camera up to show what we had worked on. And she immediately just went to doing some bullshit. And I was just, that's not what we worked on. Like, come on. And it was nowhere near what I got as a kid from coaches, my father, my mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I remember posting that shit and getting chastised a little bit by women, like, that was just like, you're being too hard on her and da-da-da. I was just like, am I? I'm just asking her to do what she's been showing me. Y'all, all right, whatever. And I was just like, yo, I'm not gonna do this. Like, I'm not gonna force her into this.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Cause I'm gonna smack somebody for even talking about how I'm doing it.
Yeah, you can't.
Cause I like you, especially the people I was talking to. These weren't female athletes or like ex hoopers.
Right. Yeah.
You can't talk to me about this. I've done it. You know what I'm saying? I've, you know, further than you at least. I've gotten letters for scholarships and shit. Have you? Do you know what it takes to get there?
Right.
And now it's more competitive than it was then.
Facts.
I'm glad you said that because like me and my dad, we still go at it today about why I wasn't better at golf. It's so funny that he thinks he knows, but I was like, okay,
Yeah, I'm not that guy.
yeah,
Because he didn't play golf, right?
No, he didn't play golf until he was like 35. I was like, get out of here. I'm not talking to you. Like,
But wait, how old was your dad when he had you?
34.
Oh, so he started when you got here.
Yeah, or like
Okay.
around that time. I could have been like right before, a year or two before. It was definitely in the 90s when he started playing golf.
Interesting. Okay, respect. So I will say, like, you know, the points that they made at the end of the joint about like how formative and one was and like what it did for culture and all of that. I think that shit's super valid.
Mm-hmm.
And their point about like how you still see it in the league, you do.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that they said in it that fucked with me was like they were saying like it'll happen again, right? And I think it is happening again, right? You're seeing shit like ball is life, right? Problem I have with ball is life is, and those cats, they're probably gonna try to want to pull up on a nigga if they ever hear this. I'm not that guy anymore, but they not that. They're good basketball players, but they're not what and one was.
Yeah,
Them niggas was scaring pros. There are no pros scared of the ball is life crew.
Yeah, the best they're gonna get, the Ball is Life crew, like the people who just pulled the random parks. The best they're gonna get is the. Have you heard of the basketball tournament?
No.
So it's a tournament that they have in the summer. It's full of professional basketball players, like mostly overseas people and G League players, and former players that were in the league. But it's a tournament. It's like NCAA style. Winner takes all, but the prize is $2 million, and you split it between your team.
How many players on the team?
You choose as long as you could put 5 on the court.
Damn.
It could be 7. It could be 14.
Yeah,
Right.
you could choose your squad.
I would have the craziest 20 piece, and nobody plays
Fresh
for more than
legs.
3 minutes.
Fresh
But
legs
it's-
the whole time.
Burn your ass. We not
I'm sure.
stopping.
Well, I take that back. I'm sure there's a cap, but it's tough because it's a lot of like former college teams. Like, all right, West Virginia has a team. They call it Best Virginia. Texas Tech, they have a team. Like,
So it's tough.
so it's tough. They have. My favorite is a team called Overseas Elite. So it's just a bunch of niggas who played overseas basketball together.
Like, what's my name? Chris Wright?
Yeah, Chris Wright.
He nice.
Georgetown had a team for a second.
Chris Wright is still nice.
Chris Wright, and he had I think he had some, I forgot what disease he had, but he overcame it, and that was
That nigga's still nice.
still nice. Georgetown had a team for a second. But yeah, so I think you should be in. We should watch like a few games. That should be our homework this year during the summer.
I'm down.
Just watch some. It's called the basketball tournament. It's really good, and they have this thing called the Elam ending. So the last 4 minutes, there's no clock. The clock is shut off. You have to reach a target score. First team to reach the target score, and there's a formula to calculate the target score. I don't know it offhand, but
I was gonna say I was about to get caught. You know me, like I can't hear basketball shit, and I'd be like, "So explain that in detail."
yeah,
Okay, I hear you.
yeah. So, but they've been using it in the NBA All-Star game the last 2 years.
Oh, okay.
So you know how like in the NBA All-Star game, they like you got to reach the target score to win.
Yeah,
They got it from the
Damn.
basketball tournament.
got it.
But no,
So-
it's lit.
Just to close out the N1 segment, for me, And what was amazing, but you were talking about prior to the show that the part of it that y'all saw is not the part of it that y'all remember.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because like the part after the doc is the part that I'm like, eh.
Yeah.
Like once Professor and them pulled up, I was like, y'all are cool, but like.
And so that was what I saw in live time, right? So remember ESPN Classic, they would run the old stuff. And so I saw it, but like in live time, like I remember Professor, I remember Escalade, I remember Alamo. Like I remember all of these people.
Nigga.
And then they didn't even touch on that.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. This how fucked up. Like I was in this far. They always talk about Stephon Marbury having the Starburys.
Mm-hmm.
His first shoe was an and one.
Yeah.
And I had them.
Mm-hmm.
And I took them back because they fell apart. Them shits was talking after like a couple games.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I was that guy. Like, I was really like playing a lot of basketball.
I remember having a few and one shoes. I don't remember what it was because
I had shorts, I had shirts, I had shoes.
I definitely remember the shirts.
I had tapes. I sold the tapes because I worked at Foot Locker right after. You know, when they was doing all them seasons you was into,
Mm-hmm.
I was selling them tapes in Foot Action.
Yeah.
Because after they did the Dr. J's thing, Dr. J's isn't that big of an organization, so they really cover like the New York, maybe that tri-state area.
Yeah.
When they wanted to go bigger, Foot Action was the next biggest like urban shoe store. Because Foot Action was kind of almost coast to coast at that point.
Foot Action, that's underneath Foot Locker, right?
At this time, back then it wasn't.
It was his own standalone.
Yeah, it was. It came from Kenny Shoes.
I don't know.
I think Kenny Shoes might be Foot Locker. I can't remember, but Foot Action was its own thing that spawned from something else.
Mm-hmm.
And Foot Locker was its own thing that spawned from something else. But Foot Locker was way bigger, and it had bought Champs, and then it had spawned Lady Foot Locker Kid Foot.
Mm-hmm.
And then they bought Foot Action to be like their urban side.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why like Foot Action had all of the like when they first started doing like the Jordan Pack shoes, they did those. When they did the like 50th anniversary, what was it, 50? Maybe 25 year anniversary of the Air Force One. Foot Actions all had them. All of the Battleground like Nikes was in Foot Actions because Foot Action's supposed to be the urban wing. Mm-hmm. And we had and one mixtapes. We used to sell albums for a while in Foot Action.
That's tight.
We sold T.I. versus T.I.P. At Foot Action. I remember selling those. Mm-hmm. It was a very weird era. We used to play and one mixtapes in the store.
You had the
and
Carter,
DVDs.
You had the Carter too.
I don't think that was sold in sneaker stores. Maybe DTLRs, but not like those. Because like we wasn't getting them as a album retailer. We were getting them as like a promotional item that we could sell.
As far as like it was paired with some shit that came out.
Jai-Light.
Okay, got you. Makes sense.
Or it was like you got it at a discount, or it was just like we might have a little rack right next to the register with like 30 albums on it, but it's just one album.
Well,
so,
cool.
But anyway,
yeah. So, but the only thing I would say is I kind of
Slick Nerd, what it do?
I kind of wish I felt like it was like too short of a documentary.
But that's reasonable for a 30 for 30 or not?
They're usually like
multiple episodes.
Well, no, they're not multiple episodes, but like the runtime was like 48 minutes or some shit like that total.
No, it was 51 without commercials.
Yeah, but they're usually pushing 2 hours. But you can also tell this was done with a different budget as well than the other 30 for 30s that I've seen.
Well, this is really old footage too.
Yeah, I mean, but most of the shit they're talking about is from like 1970, 1980.
Yeah, but it'd be like pro stuff.
That's fair too.
These niggas was out there with the motherfucking camcorder.
With the camcorder. Yeah, you right.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, that shit was grainy as fuck in the 90s. We were watching decent TV in the 90s.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Add that VHS component. The VHS is crazy, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I just wish they covered like the latter half a little bit more. Like, but that's all.
Okay.
But it was a good lesson to learn. Like
the beginnings.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I just thought what I saw on ESPN Classic was it. Got you.
Nah, that shit spawned a lot of shit.
Yeah. Also, bring back ESPN Classic. We need that.
You right.
Get rid of ESPN Ooze.
Bro, what we got next, bro? I'm done with this.
Yo,
I can't
next
believe you
up.
said that out loud.
Next up, we got Mid Monday.
Oh man, we here already.
Wait, didn't we skip something?
No, that was our B topic.
What was the A?
The Lucky 7 recap.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
which we put into our weekends.
Fuck.
He is correct.
He is right. You know what?
We're so good.
It's only my job.
Don't question this guy.
We're such pros at podcasting now.
Don't question this guy.
We just merge topics effortlessly.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Sci-Hi.
Mm-hmm.
You dropped a EP.
Mm-hmm.
His last project, he was Sci-Hi the Prince. Now he's Sci-Hi. What happened there?
He don't want to be a prince anymore. He wants to be a king.
He grew up. He like how Bow Wow went from Lil Bow Wow.
Now, jumping out on a limb, I don't know what it means, but he's had on again, off again friction about his label situation.
He's still part of the label.
What's the project under?
EGOT Records / Empire. So yes, he's still under the label. Or that could just be distribution.
Wait. What was the project prior to this one under? Because I think you're missing the nuance of what I'm saying.
Let's see. Let's just click this Sci-Hi right here. Got the same picture. Cool. It's under Sony. But that's even switched over to Sci-Hi.
That's over what?
That's even switched over to Sci-Hi on streaming platforms.
Now?
Yeah.
So maybe he owned it. So you talking about the No Dope on Sundays?
Yes.
It shows just Sony.
As Sony. And it's titled, see the artist? Sci-Hi. We go to the bottom. 2017 Sony Music Entertainment.
It's interesting. I could have swore he was signed to Good at some point.
He was.
But maybe he was just signed as a writer or whatever.
He wasn't putting out music under them niggas. He was just writing.
Yeah. So,
because all right, to further prove that point, under albums, we got No Dope on Sundays, and then the next thing is Greg Street, which came out in 2009.
True. So, what did you think of this? I mean, I think it's obviously the prequel to.
It's the setup to something. It's
no, he's the album is gonna be EGOT the album. He said it on his LA Leakers freestyle.
Gotcha.
Did y'all hear that?
I didn't hear the whole thing. I heard snippets of it.
You didn't hear it either, Rob?
But I heard but it already confirmed what I knew.
What did you know?
This nigga could rap well.
Would you go as far as he goes to say that he's fathered a lot of styles because he wrote for Ye during a pivotal period in Ye's career?
I can see that because here's the thing with writers, right? It's like what you used to say about Pars and Fonte. He could write well, but Cardi could say that shit better. So do you think that he wrote so well for Kanye because he could embody that style, but he knew that Kanye could deliver that message better?
The message that he wrote for Ye, yes. I don't think Ye could rap the Sci-Hi bars that we get better than Sci-Hi.
Yeah, fair. But I think that also proves his point. That he could do both. He's versatile.
I think his point was just that a lot of you niggas are following niggas styles that I actually wrote.
And that's also true. Like, yeah. Like, he wrote for Kanye. Of course, niggas was wearing them pink polos with the collar up.
Okay, it wasn't that era Ye. It was like what was the summer joint he did? What was it called? Something summer. Yeah, Kanye and his whole label was a Good Summer, Good Fridays,
Good Friday, the Good Fridays, and then
that became a Good Summer,
Fridays.
didn't it? Yeah, they had a whole series of shit when everybody thought 2 Chainz was signed to Good Music, and it was him and Sean and Sci-Hi and Ye
and
Cudi. All of them, they was just rapping their ass off. Like
it was Good Music Friday, that Good Music Friday shit.
Right, but that's what we got.
Was it Cruel Summer?
Maybe Coupe the Color Champagne, like that video when they was all in that fucking parking garage.
Yeah.
And they kept like losing the behind beams. That shit was fire.
It was fire.
But Sci-Hi was writing. Sci-Hi literally wrote his way into a career.
Yeah.
Playing around. Like he's told a story. Anyway, Cruel Summer. Yes. Thank you, Slick Nerd. You said that?
that.
I didn't hear you. My fault. We was throwing too many names around. I'll give you both credit. Tim. Wait.
Tim and Tim.
Yeah. All right. See what happens
Tim
when,
was right.
when the Tims pull up.
Yeah. I like that. Tim is right. There.
Tim, y'all right. My bad. I read it better
on
than
this
that.
project.
It's an EP, man. I'm gonna give it a 3.5, man. It's an EP. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's an appetizer.
Can we play one song from there though?
Do you want to play a song or the freestyle?
That
was a good question. That's a good question.
I really like the song.
We play the song then.
Yeah, let's go with the song.
You said it, I'd do it.
Let's play Slide featuring Big Bank.
Before you get into that,
I
gotta leave y'all early this episode.
got you.
That's fine.
Go enjoy the rest of this evening.
That's fine.
So we at half a ball, right? After this?
Yep. Right after this, we're going in a half a ball.
I got the topics. All right, cool. We good. I appreciate you, brethren. You enjoy your anniversary that I didn't know was actually today. I'm so sorry.
I saw him post today, so I said happy anniversary.
And you know what? I should have taken account of that.
And then,
But I was like, maybe he just got to it because, you know. Not
you-
t-
It was so much going on. I've been at work all day.
it was a lot. And it was a busy weekend. Raza keep walking through the Wi-Fi signal.
but yeah, play Slide by Sci-Hi featuring Big Bank.
Got you. All right, let's do it. Slide. All right, this is Sci-Hi, Non the Prince, featuring Big Bank.
Non the Prince. I hate this nigga.
This joint is called Slide. Yeah.
Remind me, the pressure from my pen.
That's not it. There it is.
That's my favorite song about that project.
C'est la putain de mer. Excuse my French. No, really. Excuse my French. Yeah. It's 2 a.m. at the hookah spot. Told my bitch we can slide whenever. Little mama got on the dress so tight. She'd be rubbing her thighs together. Got I'm a player, I tried to tell her I'm not the fella that's trying to settle down. I'm more about my endeavors. Scarlet letter, you not Coretta. Told her I'd rather be a cappella. So it's just me and my mozzarella. If it's not bruschetta, my vibe vanilla. I'm on that shit that shot the sheriff. Girl, you ain't nobody special. If you gon' be mine, we tied together. Cause me and my niggas gon' ride together. Birds of a feather gon' fly together. Told my shooter we can slide together. Kill one of mine, we gon' slide forever and ever. How does a nigga like Dr. Jekyll? You know it was me if it's a size 11. Never hit it raw, that's salmonella. You ain't gon' find it better. You know it's a sight to see when it seems like it's every other weekend. Feel like I'm riding a demon. Please don't give me a reason to. You know what to do when you see him. And we ain't cool, so you need to. To the doors on the minivan won't even. It's a shame that you niggas won't even. I told her that we going to the high rise. Pull up in your hood like a drive-by. My partner might do it in a Tesla electric. Slide on you with it like the cha-cha. Everything a nigga do is sci-fi. Get your old lady with the side-eye. Now we off in Magic City like tie-dye. Colors in the chain like tie-dye. On a PJ eating Popeyes. Jumping off a jet like skydive. I met little mama in the Shake Shack. Talking about she only been with 5 guys. Why lie? It's Saha. The most luxurious, the glorious. I'm notorious for Benicia, the victorious. Sure he is. And the moral of the story is I'm in a class of my own. I'm on some Montessori shit. Like Morpheus in the Matrix, black trench coat with a bracelet. I'm with a pretty hoe getting wasted. I don't even know where waist is. Don't accept no imitations, baby, I'm a cold indication. You can tell by the silk Versace shirt, we ain't got no limitation. So is you body. Glock on my lap, don't slide without it. Smoking on mild, we wild, we me falling off. Nigga, I highly doubt it. They say that the top is lonely, but shouted the bottom's crowded. And this for them cats who killed my homie and thought we forgot about it. We ride in silence when we slide together.
First of all, we live.
It seems like it's every other weekend. We slide together. And it's around the time we bring them sticks. Feel like I'm riding a demon. Please don't give me a reason to. You know what to do when you see him. And we ain't cool, so you need to the doors on the minivan won't even. It's a shame that you niggas won't even.
Gain the Afro beats at the end.
Down in the state, I be sliding in the drop. 12 get behind me, I be sliding on the cop. Jumping off a jet like Tom Cruise off a Top Gun. Cause that's where my spot is at, and plus you know I got one. Far from a lame, come and kick it with a boss once. Awesome, she wanna give us awesome. We got ops, pray to God we never crossed them. Never knew how much you love someone until you lost them. So don't be surprised when we slide together. It seems like it's every other weekend. We slide together. Feel like I'm riding a demon. Please don't give me a reason to, you know what to do when you see him. And we ain't cool, so you need to. To the doors on the minivan won't even. It's a shame that you niggas won't even.
Happy anniversary to the roads. Happy birthday to Captain Louie.
As they hit the road.
As they hit the road.
First of all, we live.
Alright, we're not doing that part.
So
It's a long song.
it's funny that that song ended with Afro beats, because when we had the PAX Sunday hoop session, we actually talk about this. It's like Afro beats is taking over.
Taking over what?
Like music, it's like a lot. Everybody wants to incorporate Afro beats into their music, and it's kind of getting oversaturated.
Taking over, I think, is a reach. I do agree that everybody's trying to incorporate it, but it's not like their whole project.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like if you go out, you're going to hear majority Afro beats.
Oh, maybe where you go.
But I think it was a consensus because we all go to different places within the pack world, and so like we all came back with that feedback.
Huh. But they're all in the area.
Yeah, but we go to different spots, and different spots cater to different crowds, but they still end up playing a lot of Afro beats.
Well, then that means the people want it.
Yeah, but would that not be like, since the people want it, is that kind of sort of a takeover?
No, it's right now it's novelty.
Do you think it's an easy grab for a DJ?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not a knock to the DJ. Like it's an easy grab, but it's also depends on when he plays it, right? There's a time to play it, right, where it's the right song to play, and it's not an easy grab. It's just the right grab.
Yeah.
And then there's like, you was fucking up. Let me go pull a Tim's joint out real quick.
Yeah, but it's also not even like, you know, the Tims, the Whiz Kids, but it's like some deep cuts that like you never hear before type shit.
And do you enjoy that?
The women enjoy it. I love it. But
do you cut a rug with them?
Depends.
So you be doing the Afro beats dances?
No, I don't
know how to do that.
Nah, I'm not skilled
that
enough
one
yet.
leg fucking it up.
Nah, I'm not skilled enough for that.
Yeah, nah, that shit look challenging. I'm good.
Yeah, it's like it's choreographed.
And I'm gonna keep it 100. A lot of the way you niggas dance on Instagram, you get sweaty.
Yeah, I don't want to be sweaty. It's already hot enough.
I'm not getting sweaty at the function because I was dancing.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Not that way. Not alone or in a pack of other people.
My t-shirt.
If I'm dancing with a shorty and I get sweaty, that's one thing. But like to just be doing like a choreographed dance with my boys and get sweaty at the function.
Yeah,
no.
Nah, my t-shirt's too nice. I'm not doing Corvette and all that other shit. Like, nah.
Oh, see, Slick said same shit. Like it be Afro beats at the functions on a Sunday.
That's all I'm saying, man. It's a subtle takeover. It's they found their market and it's working.
Can I ask you a question about when you pull up at the function?
Sure.
Sunday we pulled up at a non in the city function, right?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't really a function. It was a spot that was having a brunch.
Mm-hmm.
But they had an outdoor situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was looking like it was, you know what I'm saying? It was popping.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a lot of people. I don't know how popping it was. It was a lot of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, let me run in here, right? So I run in the joint and I ask, how long is the wait for a party of 4 outside? They say, well, the wait for outside is longer than inside.
That didn't answer your question.
Not what the fuck I asked you. How long is the wait for a table for 4 outside? Well, we don't really know. We can put your name on the list and we'll text you or call you when it's ready. Nigga, what? So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm gonna play along, right?
So you going somewhere to eat?
This is a restaurant
Oh yeah, no.
with an outdoor area.
I don't play those games.
All right, so I said, all right, cool. So I gave my name and number, whatever. Walk out the gym. I'm like, yo, that's not it. These niggas have no clue when we're gonna get seated. They're just letting niggas sit at the tables and drink for the rest of the day if they want. So we may never get seated. And they was like, yeah, nah, because we was hungry. So we ended up going down the street to this Mexican restaurant.
Mexican.
So we go there. We get seated, right? Like immediately on the patio. Great, right? As soon as we sit down and get like our drinks, the restaurant call. And they say, hey, we have a table for 4 inside. And I said, that's not what I asked for. Because we had Louis with us. We can't sit inside. So I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. That's not what we was asking for. That's what we put on the list we wanted outside. She's like, oh, I was like, but keep it 100. You can take us off the list because we gone. And she just banged on me. And that shit made my night because she hung up on me. It was great. It was such negative energy.
Was it could you tell that she was using like the office phone?
No, she didn't. No, it was a cell phone. She definitely didn't bang on me on the actual phone. That would have been fun. I would have loved it. It was a very passive. Because like getting hung up on now, you either get the boop, 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 or it just goes quiet.
Yeah.
It just went quiet. That old school bang where you could hear the shit clatter and if they missed. Remember you ever got hung up on and they missed? You all right? All right, what else we got, bro?
Man.
No, we're supposed to rate the project. Did we rate it?
I'm
going Trey 5. That's what I said. Trey 5. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna go that as well. Trey 5. It's a good prelude.
I'm excited to see what this project gonna be.
Yeah. I'm excited because like we know Saha is gonna rap well, but will we want to listen to it again?
The first one had a lot of replay value.
Yeah, No Dope on Sundays. I still listen to that. I'm gonna say he's moving around the A like an at symbol.
Oh, that's a good bar. All right, so that's a great bar. Let's get into the movie.
First of all, we live.
We got half a bar.
Oh, I do that every fucking week, man.
Yeah, man. Well, you got somewhere to go?
Nah.
You only get half a bar.
All right, so the first half a bar is Boosie is not a granddaddy.
We gotta take a shot for Boosie.
So hold on. So for those who don't know, Boosie had thought he had a grandkid on the way. But basically, the nigga went nuts about it. Like what is this? Is not the link.
You got to put an ad.
Oh my God, I gotta play the ad to get to the. It's a long ass ad. All right, so Boosie's basically
for a trial
explaining that he didn't think the kid was his grandkid anyway, and here we are, and he boosied about it. Let's get to this clip. Y'all ready? All right, let's go.
Just found out that ain't my son, baby. I'm not a grandpa. Oh.
Wait, Boosie, why you stop?
Oh, Lord, they done kidnapped somebody, baby, brought it down there like it's my grandchild. Oh, you're going down, baby. Oh, Lord. Oh, fucking right. I need everybody to come to the club tonight. I'm getting everybody free drinks. I ain't no fucking
Why does don't keep pausing?
running from the top.
Yeah.
Hold on. Y'all, let's get this in one take. Here you go. Fuck you, Team Z.
Just found out that ain't my son, baby. I'm not a grandpa. Oh, Lord, they done kidnapped somebody, baby, brought it down there like it's my grandchild. Oh, you're going down, baby. Oh, Lord. Oh, fucking right. I need everybody to come to the club tonight. I'm getting everybody free drinks. I ain't no fucking grandpa. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. They done made a movie about my son now. Oh, man. Oh, they going down. Oh, Lord.
Why is he driving so fast?
Oh,
Because he excited, nigga.
Why would you do that? mama, everybody. Oh, Lord. This is a conspiracy of the ages. My heart beating fast. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you,
This nigga
Jesus.
close inside driving 100 miles an hour.
Woo, great day. And where the company at who made the fake birth certificate, the fake test, to show me the fake test. Where's the company? I want your company. Who made the fake test and showed me? I want your company, man. I want your company, man.
I want your company.
You're making fake 99.9% tests. I want your company, bitch.
Hey, this nigga. I want your company, man.
Hey,
I want your company, man.
I'm just happy we found the episode title for this show.
I want your company, man.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, Boosie the cover, goddamn it.
I want your company.
I
man.
want your company, man. Would you be that excited if you found out that your son had not made you a granddaddy?
Absolutely.
You wouldn't be excited to be a granddaddy?
Not in those circumstances.
Oh my God. What else you had to have for Bob, bro? You had something else to talk about. It was crazy.
It wasn't that crazy. It was
You
just,
crazy.
It was just Rasheed Wallace.
You only get half a ball.
Rasheed Wallace as an assistant coach is crazy.
Yes. But you know what's even funny? Shut up. But you know what's funnier? He was a high school coach before that.
That's crazier.
Nah.
That is frightening.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Rasheed Wallace.
But he is the mentor these young men need. They don't get no tough love. He needs this. Man, I can't. I don't even want to show up to a Lakers game. I want to go to the Lakers practice. With
Would
Darwin,
she get it off?
with Darwin Ham and Rasheed. Listen, they gonna make a man out of Anthony Davis. He
They gonna bitch him up.
He ain't gonna be. Yes, because you know why? They gonna suit up during practice.
And bow the shit out that nigga
Yeah, so
expeditiously.
toughen up.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm excited. The 04 Pistons, they're one of my favorite teams personally because before Rip Hamilton got to the Pistons, I've always been a big Wizards fan, and he's one of the first Wizards I remember. And shout out to Sweezo's management, not Sweezo, but Sweezo's management being in the chat.
That's lit.
I always thought that was funny.
I always think that. Wait, ain't you, nigga? All right.
No,
I'm not gonna say it.
that's not him. That's his management.
Okay.
It's probably Juan.
Yes, I knew I wasn't tripping.
What?
Wasn't Sheed Wallace present for the Malice at the Palace?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. He needs to stay far away from my young man.
Nah. He needs
I
to
need
be there.
him to be a safe citizen. Can't be running in the bleachers.
He wasn't the one running the bleachers.
I know, but he was a party to it.
Nah, man. He said, "Don't start nothing, it won't be nothing."
It's like, I had some Sheed Air Forces. Them shits was fire.
Nah, man. Shout out to Sheed. I growing up, I always had I love when people played hard nosed basketball. It's just
Hard nosed basketball.
He was definitely a grizzled vet. And wasn't he a bullet at one point?
Yes.
I'm tired of back then. We had all the good players.
First of all, most of that Detroit Pistons team
Were
came,
Bullets.
Yeah, they came from the Bullets.
Rip Hamilton.
Well, the Wizards, whatever you want to call them, whatever they were at the time.
Rip Hamilton. Rasheed Wallace.
I think wasn't Ben Wallace here too?
Yes, he was here as well.
That's their starting three.
And then you couple that with Strickland and I think Juwan Howard. Yeah, Juwan Howard. We had Chris Webber at one point.
Yes, and Juwan Howard at the same fucking time.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with Ernie? Oh my God, this is.
The Wizards be having players, not teams.
Yeah.
That's a half a bar in itself. But we gonna give you the last one.
You only get half a ball.
You forget?
Is it written in the notes? I forgot. I don't even know if I had
Tim, you had another half a bar.
Did I say that recently?
Yeah, it was not just Boosie and Sheed. It was something else. Fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, no.
We're going to new music, goddamn
We going to Dallas to watch the Big Three?
No.
First of all, we live.
Dallas?
Michael Beasley playing.
In Dallas.
Yeah.
Is there a DC team now?
No, COVID ended that. They only in two
They
spots.
aborted that mission?
We were robbed because we were supposed to get the return of Gilbert Arenas as a player to DC in Capital One Arena, and then COVID happened. I already had my ticket. I bought my ticket already for that shit.
Damn. So what you gonna do with the ticket now?
I mean, well, they gave
You
me
just
my money.
gonna frame it?
Well, they gave me my money back.
But you don't have a digital ticket?
No, I didn't.
That stinks.
Yeah, but yeah, man, we were robbed from that. But now he's a coach. But I was gonna go see Michael Beasley play,
And Beasley.
who signed a deal with the Shanghai Sharks today.
Wait, Beasley?
Yeah,
Really?
7-figure deal.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah, shout out to Beasley, former number 2 overall pick, product of Riverdale Baptist.
The Baptiste? All right, can I play new music now?
Yeah, let's go to that.
All right.
What you starting with?
Let's see. The way this is set up, I think we should go.
Oh shit! I remember my other half of bar topic.
What is it?
It's a nasty man award. Deshaun Watson, he got another case added to his situation.
He did.
24 allegations now.
Yes.
Get this nigga out of here, bro.
Numbers.
He need to get out. He need to get out of here.
You ain't like that.
Nah, man. That's nasty. 24 allegations
It's a lot.
for sexual misconduct. Get him out of here, bro.
I mean, Bill Cosby had more than that.
I mean, but I understand that. But
You understand him having that many?
I understand that he had more than him.
Okay.
But here's the difference. I think as somebody who is representing a league and all this is coming out while you are presently representing the league
And getting a check.
and getting a check, you have to step in and do something. Bill Cosby, his shit came out later, right? He did that shit in like the 70s and 80s, and we found out in the 2000s.
Correct.
So it's a different set of circumstances. Granted, I'm happy he should still be in jail in my opinion, but what are you doing? But I think Deshaun Watson shouldn't play at all next year. I don't think he should. Even though he didn't play last year, I think with there even being more cases even added to
I thought
it-
he wasn't I thought he had to sit out this season.
No, he sat out last season.
Oh, that was the one for the mill.
Well, he didn't even sit. They just didn't play him.
Right, but that was the season they just gave him $1 million for. And then the
No,
rest of
no,
it-
the mill is for this year coming up.
And then, so he's gonna sit this one out too. Or he's gonna play.
He hasn't been suspended yet. But the Texans, to cover their ass, they didn't play him last year. He was just on like some administrative leave type shit.
So, I'm gonna tell you what I was pulling up because I think this is interesting.
What?
So you see what that says? That headline?
Warner Music Group to acquire 300 Entertainment.
Right. Who signed the 300 Entertainment?
Apparently the Stallion.
Besides her.
Thugger.
Correct. So Kevin Lyles and I think Leo Cohen owned 300.
Elizabeth Whiteman.
No, Kevin Lyles is a black man.
Leor is white.
White. Yeah. You don't know who Kevin Lyles?
I know the name. I never seen it.
I gotta do better. So this is interesting to me for this reason, right? So they sold a label.
And 300, that's the Carl Crawford shit, right?
No, well, no, his is 1,500 records or something like that. That's who had Meg on a production deal.
1500 had Meg. Carl Crawford had Meg on the production.
Right. And then he's arguing that like she can have management deals and whatever beyond that, but he's supposed to get paid a percentage off of that based on his production deal.
Nah, that bum ass nigga. I hate him. He didn't produce in baseball, but carry on.
That's not what the
It's
deal
not,
with him
it
is.
is, but-
So anyway, what I'm saying is, yes, Young Thug
He's
is a
still
part
funny.
of this label, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Lyles and Leo Cohen sold toward the end of 2021. Right.
They throwing the book at the Young Thug. They got to.
Right. So follow my thought process, right? Kevin Lyles, Leo Cohen sold the label that owned Young Thug YSL, Meg the Stallion. They sold it at the end of 2021. Right? 6 months into 2022, Young Thug is indicted on a RICO. Right? 6 months after this. 6 months. They got a lot. They got a like a multiple $100 million deal for this label. I remember when it happened. I feel like it was a lot. They sold it, right? Now, Kevin Liles is saying he'd put up like $1 million bond, or was it $100 million? I can't remember what it was. It was a wild bond for Young Thug.
And it was denied, right?
Yeah. So all of this is interesting, right?
It's not, because here's the thing, right? We talked about Sahara earlier, and the same thing posed is still the same thing. He said in 2017, it's still relevant now. Get your money and get out the game. He know the stock's plummeting. They saw it coming. If these labels know what's going on behind the scenes.
Correct.
They know that a case is building on niggas.
Correct.
Get your money and get out the game. I'm not mad at them.
I was more so speaking to, you know what I'm saying, are other people as aware of what that, like, for me,
No.
that tells me Young Thug's going to fucking jail.
Nah, he's done. He's never seen the light of day again. He's done.
Like, Kevin Liles and them got the fuck out of there.
He's done.
Cashed out, got the fuck. Because I remember when that happened, a lot of people was like, why? Like, you got all this. You give up Meg to get away from that.
Absolutely. You definitely take that. And so, but like, yeah, but that's how we also know that people who are higher up, they know more than what, like, they really know. They know what's going on more than what we give them credit to. And so, like, when people come up with like their little conspiracy theories and shit, they be halfway right, but they be right for like the wrong reasons. But like, yeah, you get your money and get out the game. That's literally been the base of everything. Like, buy low, sell high. That's been the base of everything since the stock market even was created. Even fucking like, it was probably like back in like when like the price of salt in like Egyptian times. Like, all right, cool, I'll buy this for this. Like, this is a common concept, and so it's still being used today. And so yeah, nah, they knew what was going on.
I think so. I wonder where Kevin's working now.
Nah, he looks like somebody who be robbing niggas of their money. Not even robbing niggas, but like selling them dreams. Look at him.
You don't like his smile?
I don't like his tie.
What? His one tie on.
Nah, I don't like it.
Look.
Do you see that? Do you trust somebody with that tie? Would you let a banker sell you a credit card with that tie?
With this tie?
Yeah, no.
It's a black tie.
Nah. The knot is not.
It's egregious. It's too big.
Yeah, the knot is no good. Why Jaylen Brown in this montage? Why is that Russell?
Who? No.
That's Jalen. And
that's Jalen Rose. You said Jaylen Brown and threw me off.
I said Jalen. No, I didn't say Jaylen Brown. We need Raza.
You did, but it's cool.
Yeah. Carry on. New music.
See.
First of all, we live.
Let's get to it, man. New music. God damn it, Raza. We want to have one anniversary. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm gonna go.
We should do this yesterday.
I'm gonna go nature track first. That cool?
Yeah, that's fine. Watching Nature dance to this at the Lucky 7 show, that was funny. Never seen Nature in that.
He danced to this song?
The blouses drink?
Yeah.
He was like,
it was a lot going on, bro. It's not your fault.
It was like,
it's me.
It was like a
little shimmy,
like when he did like when the pauses.
Nature Boy blouses. Y'all go run the video up so he can drop this on streaming for y'all though.
First of all, we live.
Album mode, I'm in the club writing on my phone. Shots off the top, but it ain't a drone. Pulled up solo, but I ain't alone. Won't move for nothing less than a O. Had your bitch and let her go, but I set the tone. Now it's hard for her to go back to the shit she know. I just met a grow, about to get it flown. I just read up, I could've bought a home. Booked another show again, now I'm on the road again. I'm away from home again, she sending news to the phone again. Niggas ain't slime, they Nickelodeon. Niggas wanna step but never elevate. Niggas waiting in the wing, niggas featherweight. Undisputed heavyweight, take the food, scrape the plate before I ever wait. Hit the strings and meditate. I used to sell Mary Kate, R.I.P. to Bob Saget. Whole nation in rhythm like Janet. Executed after I planned it. Not just the best in the city, the whole planet, the whole world, Craig. A real thoroughbred, Prince of Purple Thread, gang blouses.
First of all, we live.
Gang blouses.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the song I was talking about. And he was just on the stage. Like he was Ric Flair. The Ninja
No, you don't get that one. All right, who we had next, bro?
Did he do that himself?
The
Like the entire song?
there's some samples in there for sure.
I mean, like the instrumentation, though. So, but that would be the samples, right?
So everything that production is all nature. Like I mean, yes, there's samples involved, but it's all him.
All right, cool. Bet.
Yeah, no, he's touched.
Self-produced album of the year again.
I think it's happening.
Okay.
I'm up. He got some shit on there. Next up, new work from Smokey Garvin. Let me find it. Smokey. Oh, I did not smell that right. Oh, I went to school, but it was in the daytime.
You went to school high?
No, I just went to school in the daytime. I didn't smoke weed when I was in school.
Oh, for real?
Mm-mm.
When did you start?
I was halfway through college, probably. This is Smokey Gob, and this joint is called Find a Way. New music, new music, new music. Hey.
And it sound like it look.
You know what he gonna do. Let's go.
I love when he starts a song. It sounds like
Secondhand recordings and all that.
I like what he say. Know I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? It don't get no better than this. Off bucks.
Secondhand smoke.
Hey, grinding hard. Every day I wake up and thank God. Ball hard, cause tomorrow ain't promised. Secondhand, but you can't fuck with my conglomerate. Yeah, and I'm proud of my accomplishments. Bad bitch wanna fuck me, let me find a lick. Yeah, on the road to that money, I'ma find a way. Bitch, I'm running up that check any time of day. Put me in the desert, I'ma find a way. Bitch, I'm running up that check like any time of day. Nigga, I'm living my best life. Smoking OG Kush, feeling like it's jet life. And I'm steady counting paper, and I'm smoking papers, feeling like I'm Taylor. One book, me need 300 or better. I can't stop until my driver pulling out them umbrellas. I can't stop until I'm hopping out the whips and my jealous. See these niggas looking at me, know them niggas be jealous. Why you mad? Get off your ways and get a bag. Up in Saks Fifth, bitch, I'm popping hella tags. Yeah, I'm the man. I do what I want, bitch, you do just what you can. When it come to getting money, I got options. Secondhand, bitch, we the trending topic. Yeah, grinding hard. Every day I wake up and thank God. Ball hard, cause tomorrow ain't promised. Secondhand, bitch, you can't fuck with my conglomerate. Yeah, and I'm proud of my accomplishments. Bad bitch wanna fuck me, let me find a lick. Yeah, on the road to that money, I'ma find a way. Bitch, I'm running up that check any time of day. And it sound like it look.
Sound like a look, bitch.
Secondhand recordings and all that day.
All that dirt.
First of all, we live.
My good man Smokey. Yes, sir. Smokey gonna give you that ride out too. Hey, hey. too. He make his beats. He rap on them.
He gonna shoot his own.
He mixes his own shit. Then he gonna shoot his own video.
Yeah, man. He a fucking problem, man.
This nigga needs a chaperone. He's out of line.
We told y'all first. I just want y'all to know. We told the people first.
That about Smokey?
Yeah, that he.
Problemo. Si, senor. Who we got next, bro? You can see the list.
Is it Dayon?
It is Dayon.
Look at that.
Will you look at God? Won't he do it?
Amen.
Holler. Dayon Verde.
Yes, with an E at the end.
Verde. Dayon Green. New work. This joint is called Better Off Without You, featuring Alex Vaughn. Tim, I was not gonna do it. You thought I was though.
I was waiting.
Let's go.
I said that. Your problem is just you too fine for your own good. You make me wanna spend my Saturdays at home goods. This music shit and touch and roll, I give it all up, just so it be all us. I guess this what you call love. Keep it a buck. See, my mama don't like you, my sister won't fight you. Sometimes I do spite you, been at this since high school. I see what we could be, so I don't give a fuck about what people got to say. Yeah, you was meant for me, we could never be. Now I see I could only give you D. I got a few more options like I'm coming off the read. Ain't none of them like you, let me tell you the truth.
You make it hard to leave.
Why you make it hard for me?
But I can't stay.
Oh, you gotta stay with me.
I don't know how I feel about you.
How I feel about you.
Something's telling me to come through, but I can't sleep when you so far away. I don't know how to feel about you. I know I'm better off without you.
You say you better off without me. We both know that's a lie. I see the future through my lens when I look in your eyes. I know the key to the world lie between your two thighs. And with you up on my arm, just know you boosting my pride. Up in that gushy cookie, yeah, that's where I reside. Just putting pennies to the side and then hop in the ride. Yeah, when you with DG, it's a different little vibe. I had you calling all your friends just to tell them it's fine. You want Chanel or Flower Bomb, girl, I'll let you decide. I lick it good, I lick it clean, girl, the pleasure is mine. Yeah, cause when you give me brain, it's ahead of its time. Yeah, while we on these games, girl, you know that you mine.
You make it hard to leave.
Why you make it hard for me?
But I can't stay.
Girl, you gotta stay with me.
I don't know how I feel about you.
How I feel about you.
Something's telling me to come through, but I can't sleep when you so far away. I don't know how to feel about you.
I know how I feel about
I know I'm better off without you.
Dayon Green, Better Off Without You, featuring Alex Vaughn. That's a bop.
Yeah, man. That was perfectly executed.
For sure. It's definitely a vibe. Good energy. I like that joint a lot. Feel like it's dark outside in the summertime music. Like it's perfectly dropped. I like that.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
This last joint is Mahalia.
Yes.
I gotta teach you the trick. It ain't really a trick, but like the way we was used to been sending links into the show file thing. It just be a bunch of words that don't really have no connectivity. It'd be hard to work with.
So it's not this the title that way no more?
I'm sure you probably gotta just copy the link and move it. What's the name of the track?
In the Club.
In the club. It's off this new EP, right?
Yes.
So, Mahalia has a new project out. It's called Letter to Your Ex.
I actually want to go to her show.
When is it?
I think it's in
Wait.
August.
Better question. Where is it?
It's either Fillmore or I think it's gonna be Fillmore, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
I don't know off the top of my dome, but
Okay. So this new project is called Letter to Your Ex. It's 5 tracks, 14 minutes and 25 seconds, successfully in the Baseline Pocket.
mm-hmm.
This track is called In the Club. It is her and her alone. Let's get into it. Actually, the whole project's her. Yeah, her alone. Oh, it starts with Letter to Your Ex and ends with Letter to Your Next, but the EX is. Ooh.
I'm done with
See you,
living in
Queen.
places where I recognize
Yeah, she's
too
from,
many
she's
faces
from
I'd
Britain.
rather leave behind. People who would see me in the street and not say hi, but then they see some success, so they call me, tell me that they impressed, they want a part of it. You want a part of it? Well, I don't want your number or your company. That's why I'm gonna be the first one to leave your party for the club. Bottle full of bub. That's because you made a mess and it cannot be undone. I'm into making friends, I am into making love. You can take your hugs, you can take it, but don't come find me in the club. Bottle full of bub. Look, babies, you made a mess again, it can't be undone. I'm into making amps, I am into making love. You can take your hugs, you can take your love. You can't pick and choose when you're on my side. Sleep through the lows and try stay for the highs. Love to the people who are steady in my life, oh. And you are not them big friend, no. Real ones don't come and go like trend, no. Pick me up then drop me off like rental. You decided before that you ain't a part of it. That's why I'm gonna be the first one to leave your party for the club. Bottle full of bub. That's because you made a mess and it cannot be undone. I'm into making friends, I am into making love. You can take your hugs, you can take it, but don't come find me in the club. Bottle full of bub. Look, babies, you made a mess again, it can't be undone. I'm into making amps, I am into making love. You can take your hugs, you can take your love. Please don't kill my buzz, baby, please don't kill my buzz. Leave you, I don't believe you. No matter what you say, that'll make a sequel. Treat you, I never mistreated you. No matter how you say it, that'll make a sequel. Leave you, I don't believe you. No matter what you say, there ain't ever gonna be a sequel. That means you escape all your evil. No. So don't come find me in the club. Bottle full of bub. That's because you made a mess and it cannot be undone. I'm into making friends, I am into making love. You can take your hugs, you can take it, but don't come find me in the club. Bottle full of bub. Look, babies, you made a mess again, it can't be undone. I'm into making amps, I am into making love. You can take your hugs, you can take your love. You can take your love. Don't come find me in the club. Don't come find me in the baby. Don't kill my buzz.
Hey.
Yeah.
Mahalia in the Club. Good selection, Young Mitchell.
Thank you.
Did we like split duty today? Did I bring 2 and you bring 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Bipartisanship.
Good shit. This has been the Baseline Podcast, episode 198. What was the boosting line?
Shit. What was it? Oh, you're not a granddad, right?
Yeah, no, that's not it. He said, I want your company.
Oh, yeah.
I want your company.
Mm-hmm.
This has been the Baseline Podcast, episode 198. I want your company. Did y'all split duty, though? Yes, we did. He put up 2 tracks and I put up 2 tracks.
No question this.
Yeah, there it is. Thank you, baby. All right.
Oh, there it is. Yes. Look at Lil V with the notes.
Yeah, she on it. I want your company.
This is why you're on payroll.
Yeah. I pay that different, though.
Hey, listen.
That currency is not for all.
I don't.
It's like Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Everybody can't get access.
I don't dibble and dabble in that one. I'm good. Whatever arrangement you have, I'm happy with it.
All right, y'all. Baseline Podcast, episode 198. I want your company. I am Capo. To the left of me is my good man and Young Mitchell we trust.
Hey man, we
made it.
we close to 200. What we about to do?
2 away. I think we should run down U Street naked.
You could do that.
Zip tied at the wrist.
You could do. No. You can run with Anderson.
Nah, man, that's not a good representation.
You can run with Anderson. I ain't doing that.
Nah. All right, we'll figure something out. It's not gonna be that though. I was fucking with y'all. 198. We out of here for Raza Ry. Tagged by B Taylor, Captain Louis, my good man Young Mitchell.
Hey man, hold on, wait. Why didn't you tell me it was Louis' birthday? I could have stopped at PetSmart.
Listen, bro. I thought Louis' birthday was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I didn't know it was actually today.
There was not a post on Captain Louis' page. It wasn't a post on.
They didn't post. That's not my fault.
Yeah, how am I supposed to know?
That's daddy and mommy. I'm uncle.
Yeah,
I was gonna repost the post.
I barely found out it was their anniversary.
This is what I'm saying. It's not my fault. I apologize. Here we are. We out of here.
Yeah,
198.
Man. Close the doors, man. We gotta get out of here.
You don't like it? Where's the button? Bing bong.
Step back, doors closing.
Monster beats, nigga. Hey.
First of all, we live.
Go-getters and jet setters, gun holding niggas that'll see what the tech get us. Pizzdown, bitters, nigga, play the kid herb. You can get rich or die like you deserve. Me, I'm in something fly, nigga, trying to swizzerve. Money off the work or the nouns or the visers. If you got fire kush, nigga, like the it herb. Puff that, pass that, bitch coming through with an egg in the ass crack. Numbers like NASDAQ. The house and the condo look abstract. Every time I hit a blunt, I get a flashback. I'm that nigga in mind. Tell your bitch, suck the dick, me and Spit is fly. Said I quit selling bricks, but no quitter in mind. Yeah, I'm in there, nigga. Oh, I'm out there, nigga. Shot shit, soul work, I got clout there, nigga.
First of all, we live.
Yeah, whole cold mafioso. How we come through the dough, mafioso flow. And bitches counting dough, mafioso. How we roll, sitting low, mafioso flow. Jekyll and Hyde, checks on the line, you better know. Jekyll and Hyde, with checks on the line, you better know. How we flow, mafioso. Come through the dough, mafioso flow. When they turn out the lights, I be the underdog. Smoking good with my bitches on the hood of my car. Planning to take it all. How many of them jaws you got, dog? I leave the dispensary on empty street. Niggas don't know if they fans or they enemies. All I'm sure of is that your good show digging me. Bro, hold cold, mafioso. Roll with my D-block homies in the drop. Chevy box with the gold D's on it, riding low. Hide up, stunting on them hoes, laughing, counting dough. Jekyll and Hyde when checks on the line, though, you better know. Them niggas say get off of the set, then you better go. For you can't leave no more, at least on your own. Treacherous crescent outgrown, high honey, I'm home. On my balcony, a tray of beignets and my bone. Yeah, whole cold mafioso. How we come through the dough, mafioso flow. And bitches counting dough, mafioso. How we roll, sitting low, mafioso flow. Jekyll and Hyde, checks on the line, you better know. Jekyll and Hyde, with checks on the line, you better know. How we flow, mafioso. Come through the dough, mafioso flow. A plate of breakfast that my girl chefed up. Morning pretty with no makeup. Yeah, now that I'm woken, I'm smoking lead, my body in clothing. Chevrolet doors open, 4 Giottos rolling. On the interstate like niggas was shooting at your homie. Zooming in it.